guys, what's going on? All right, so what we're doing today is a huger piece. This is probably tied for my biggest piece, and I've seen on Instagram, okay, I still have not seen anybody that does this, but I saw this person on Instagram and she did it like a super time lapse, like 2 hours worth of paint, well, probably not 2 hours, like 30 minutes worth of painting in 30 seconds. And so what I'm hoping to do is emulate the style that she used, because that's what I want. And so, yeah, without a whole lot of further ado, we're gonna get started. But first, I gotta mention our sponsors. Thank you so much. If you've been a sponsor, I really appreciate you. All this is expensive with the lights and the different art supplies and all the little things you need. I mean, you know, you're artists too, most likely, or you just like watching people art. But anyway, so what they did, they covered a certain percent of the canvas in the rubbing alcohol. So this bad boy is doused right now. Eyebrow. This bad boy is doused, and I just want to make sure some more of it is covered. So we're going to start with this yellow. And you know what I totally forgot? My straws. Got this. This is Sapphire Baja Blue by Pinata. And we'll work with this. Now, one thing I noticed she did is she worked from, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? So she covered everything in the alcohol, and then she worked on one spot, then she would move and work on another spot, and then again she would move to another spot. But a lot of it was with wait a minute, I got this. I want to get some of this yellow in here. This is a butterscotch. It's kind of a caramel looking color. And let's see. So some of this is going to be wet on dry, which is okay, I guess. All right, this is really fun, some of the things that are coming up. You know what, I might like big canvases better, or big substrates. I want to work some more of this purple down here. And so I got to add these two colors back together. This is Senorita Magenta and Baja Blue. So we will be putting both of them on. And if you're Latino, please don't take offense to my bad Latin, accent. All right, we'll mix that about and get us some. Whoa, don't touch it. I really like this line right here. Wow. So I'm standing up to take a better look at it. Sometimes I feel like I gotta just get up away from my arting just to make sure. Okay. I would really like this to carry across the bottom onto here. And so we're gonna make that happen right now. And we have, which is good because we have extra business down at the bottom. fun is this? I love it when it turns out the way I thought I'd like it to turn out. I am running over here to get another one. So I actually thought I'd bring this over here. So this is one I did yesterday. It's the video I did yesterday, but I didn't like the way it turned out, so I completely, absolutely, 100% changed it. And I like it now. So really this one, you don't ever have to waste your paper. So you know that if you want something to come out, all you need to do is keep working on it and not give up. Okay. So I'm going to add us some bubbles. You know the thing about adding these bubbles too, if there's a part that you don't like, if there's a fine detail that you don't really care for, all you gotta do is boop right on top of it. Trying to make that one really big. Well, that wasn't a good idea. Man, I'm concentrating hard. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. So, I don't know if I told you guys yet, but my house is under contract, the one in Seattle. So now we can start looking for a house over here in the Austin area, which is really exciting for me because I love my mother-in-law. I love my father-in-law, like a lot. They are great people. I love them almost as much as I love my own parents, but it's not my house, you know? And so sometimes when you've got your own house, it's just a little bit different. And so I miss it a little bit, you know, not having to decide that it's important to put on pants just in case your mother-in-law walks out at any given moment. I mean, it's a little bit ridiculous, but for real. Okay, so now I want to add some yellow bubbles, in this mix, and we'll see how it goes. I don't want a whole lot of them, just because I don't want it to feel overpowered, but I think it would be a nice addition to it. And so I brought over some glass bowls that are on the other side, and I hope I'm still in frame. Ish? Yeah, we're still in frame. Yeah, okay. It's a close thing, but we're still there. Oh, well, I don't know about now, but I just... Oh, I broke one of my lights. How lame is that? Or did I? Can I fix it? It's still plugged in. Let me fix electricity. Things are plugged in. Oh, okay, it's snapped back on. Whew. All right, so yeah, I just kicked everything. Is this still centered and in frame? Not quite. Oops. All right. There we go. And so now, what do I do with my glass? Oh, there we go. I freaked out and kicked stuff, and I set it right down. All right. I want a pretty saturated yellow. Like I want it yellow, but I want to put it on with the paintbrush. And so I can't drop it on, because then I don't have any control over how much goes where. There it is. There we go. There we go. All right. A little bit more in. So what I'm doing is I put just a little bit of rubbing alcohol in there, and then I put a whole bunch of yellow in it. Okay, it's not saturated enough. You can hardly tell that it's a butterscotch. All right. Better? Better. Not perfect, but better. I'm really liking this. The different layers here. I don't know, it almost looks a little bit too structured. Let's mess up some of these perfect circles. Man, I don't really want to. I'm not gonna mess them up. Let's just do a few dots within dots. Big old fatty one down here. before I go overboard on the stupid bubbles, I need to stop. Yeah, I just need to stop. How fun. All right. What am I going to do with the rest of this yellow? I guess I could let it dry and just put alcohol on it later since it reactivates that way. All right, I'm going to stand up, take a look at it, and see where we're at for the moment. Could be awesome, could be bad, so we'll figure this out. Wow. Yeah, one side's definitely chaotic and the other side is definitely clean. Let's add to some of the chaos on the chaos side by spraying. I want to spray alcohol that way across it. This way we kind of get some small circles down here, and what I'm hoping is that it's going to bring continuity to the other circles, because a lot of these little circles become bigger circles when you spray inks on them. Okay. Let's make that a more subtle distinction between the biggers and the smallers. And I'm way up here trying to add just the finest mist. So now that I started doing this, I realized that I didn't entirely like the way it looked. So what I'm trying to do now is over here, if you spray it, dry it, spray it, dry it, it starts looking digitized. And so we have ultra smooth, perfect gradations of colors, and then these circles that are just darn near perfect. And so I'm trying to make a digital pixelish here and then transition into more of like a, I don't know, a smoother. So the texture picks up on both sides. See, it's starting to do it right here. I'm gonna stop messing with it. I quite like it. But if I keep messing with it, I'm sure I'm not gonna like it. So let me pull you up to where we are. Oh, almost had a dropsies. That's what we're looking at right now. Let's see. It's really fine, super cool circles. And then over here we have also really cool, but different texturing all the way across. That's kind of fun right there. Yeah. So, this one I probably cut up into and posted onto, make smaller ones out of it. Just because I feel like there's 3 different paintings here. There's kind of like this area's painting, or maybe like right here. And there's another painting up here. And then this one feels like a different one to me also. Like planetoids and a little space tortoise. Eyeball, shell, leg, nose. Space tortoise! Yeah, so I feel like there's 3 separate paintings in here. And so when it comes time to mount these onto a board, even that could be one right there. Or maybe like that. That's not bad right there too. But, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm wearing glasses today. It's probably the first time you've seen me in those. It's so dry here, my eyeballs are always like, oh my gosh, put liquid in me. So, what? It's hot in this garage, that's all I got. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. My sponsors, Karen Bott from Octopunks.com, Linda and Stephanie, you guys are amazing. With all the stuff that I gotta buy, like lights and cameras. I got a new camera coming soon, which is gonna be amazing because the color depth is just way surpasses this one. And I'm super excited because then you'll get to see how vibrant the colors are and true to color like I see them. But anyway, all that to say, you're amazing. If you like this video, would you click the like? And if you haven't subscribed yet, would you join the crazies that is us? And I'd really appreciate it. You guys, thank you so much. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday day, and I'll see you later. Peace out.